Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike A16 on Twitter. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
Why you pause?
The line wasn't moving.
It was fine. It was gonna move. I am you, NKC, on Twitter. What it do? And then we got a special guest. You wanted to talk all before this. Now you can talk now. Say something. Hey, not play with the mic.
Break his mic.
Okay, he don't want to talk now. But Lil U's here.
816-654-6883 is the number.
So last night, the wife and I got away from little man here.
Baby number 2.
Oh, wow. Okay. We left him with the parents, my parents, and yeah, that it kind of went like I thought, but this was her idea, completely her idea. She's like, you want to go to a comedy club? By the by, we went to go see Godfrey. I don't know if you ever heard of him.
I was thinking about going because they had some tickets.
Really good. But anyway, we went, we dropped him off. Boy,
that's a long drive.
We went to my parents. You know where they live. We went to the zoo area. Went there, came back. Went there, came back. That's what it takes to get away. That's just what it takes. But boy, the tears started flowing a block away. Not for me, for her. I was like, I was expecting this to happen. It took us more than. We had to get a little bit past downtown for them to stop flowing. And then when we got there, she was contemplating leaving the whole time. So I'm glad it was Godfrey because he was super funny, got her mind off of it, which was cool.
That was... yeah, my bae, T Swizzle, dropped a new album yesterday.
I don't know who that is.
Taylor Swift. You ever disrespect Taylor Swift
I
again?
don't know who that is.
You know Taylor Swift.
And I definitely don't listen to no Taylor Swift.
That's T Swizzle.
She's annoying to me. I'm sorry. For me, that's personal preferences annoying.
If it wasn't a kid in here, I would OJ you right now. We got a great show for you today. Oh,
Orenthal.
Leave my boy alone. Hey, if you could put past what he did or didn't do about the kill, he's a likable guy. He's very charismatic. I see him on Twitter.
He's always been charismatic. That's the whole point of OJ. That's the juice man.
but we do have breaking news.
He's a sociopath though. I really believe that. But anyway,
that wasn't breaking news, sociopath. But we have breaking news. We are now on YouTube.
Yeah, we are.
Just audio right now.
Just it'll be audio for a little bit, but
because the mic got a face of a radio star, baby.
Oh, baby. But we're on YouTube. We're slowly getting our whole catalog on there. But right now we've only got 1 or 2 episodes. We'll have this one up as well. Shout out to the intern, you, the man / woman / whatever you happen to be. And they choose to remain anonymous. The intern chooses to remain anonymous.
The mic ain't even gonna quote on that stuff.
They choose to remain anonymous, so I can't be saying if they're a man or woman. It don't matter anyway. They doing the work. They making it happen. They might even have a team behind them. So I don't know. But shout out to the intern.
We'll be right back with your voicemails.
Yeah.
The Mike and You, this is the R here. Just calling in regard to the previous games. Now in regards to the games I saw, Kansas City and Pittsburgh, I put no stock in these preseason games because, nobody's showing anything. So I don't, there's not too much I'm going to say in regards to that. Now I will say that I'm hoping in game 3, which is the tune-up game, that you see a little bit more from the starters from each team. I hear certain teams are not going to even play their starters, which I think is a hawk of crap, because how are you going to get better if you're not playing your people. Now, as far as Big Ben, he'll play probably maybe half, not even, maybe in 1/4. We'll see, but he needs to get tuned up because we know we're about to be firing on all cylinders. Because come the regular season, we're going, I'm saying 11-5 or 12-4. We're going to win the AFC North. We're going to sweep the Browns. We're going to beat New England. And we're going to also represent the AFC in Super Bowl 54. If y'all don't believe that, that's on you. But I'm telling you now, we're representing the AFC in Super Bowl 54. It's not going to be Kansas City. It's not going to be New England. Because I'm going to tell you now, Kansas City is going to take a step back. Y'all may not believe it. Kansas City's taking a step back. People are going to figure out Mahomes and that offense there. That you see, even with playing 2 series with our starters on defense, we stifled his game he had. He was 2 of 5 for 11 yards. So, let's see what's going on. I'm going to love the podcast. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm out.
Yeah, this was Love Duck. And I was just gonna say, you know, the start of this preseason is just basically how I thought it would be, and it's like, you know, every team is really playing like how they really gonna probably play or how they season go. Just like my Broncos, they gotta get used to these quarterbacks ever since Peyton Manning left. It's like iffy. So the team has to adjust. The Chiefs is playing how I thought they was gonna play, just how the Chiefs fucking play. They just big hype around one quarterback, and then who else they got? Kelsey. Like, they really a shitty team. You know, that's just the Chiefs. But I think everybody's playing how they're supposed to play, and every team's gonna adjust accordingly. But I don't really see I can see the Broncos going to the playoffs. Don't see them really going to the Super Bowl. I see the Chiefs probably going to playoffs, but doing the same thing the Chiefs do every fucking year, just lose. One game, they may win one game, may not. But they're not going no farther than that. It's not going to be a Super Bowl for the Chiefs at all. Or the Broncos. If the Broncos do make it, hey, I'll be happy, but I don't see that going at all. But every team is pretty much playing accordingly and doing what they're supposed to do. And just iffy. And Raiders, trash. But other than that, Steelers, trash. I can see the Browns doing better than the Chiefs, to be honest. So I'm going to leave it at that. And we just hopefully for a good year. I just got off work, so that's going to be so hard. But yeah, good luck on your show. And keep doing what y'all doing.
The Mike and you, this is the R. I'm back again for a quick segment on what is going on with New England and Patrick Chuck. Okay, so Mr. Cocaine Head, so is he selling? What's he doing? See, New England's got more problems in that organization. They've got a cheating head coach, a cheating quarterback, and a prostituting owner, Robert Kraft. What's going on in New England? Did he buy his way out of buying prostitutes down in Miami? I hope his ass rots. That's all I got to say on that term with him. This is the R, fellas. I'm out. Can't wait to hear the show. Steeler Nation, we rise together.
First off, y'all ain't gonna tell me how long my voicemail can be. If it goes over 2 minutes, it goes over 2 minutes. There ain't a damn thing you're gonna do about it. The Bart, what up, you? It's your boy, PC Jabba, #2, on the Twitter. Jabba Juice, Jabba Trump, Jabba Ray. We out here. Man, I'm about done with this preseason football BS. Man, preseason's so boring. I mean, it's cool, I guess, like, see the guys that are trying to make the team. 53-man roster. But I'm just ready for some football. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Barkley. But he knows. I'm just got what? Saturday's game, then a Thursday night game, and then open the season down in Jacksonville. I think the Chiefs get go into Jacksonville, win that game, then go to Oakland, beat the shit of that trash-ass Raiders team. They got that dude AB. I can't wear this helmet. Man, shut up, you little girl. Play football. Cash them checks, play football. Shut up. Wear the damn appropriate helmet. Then we got week 3. We got Baltimore. I'll be at that game. Hit me up. Buy me some drinks. All right. Jabba Juice out. Peace. Oh yeah, the Steelers still suck. You heard it here first. The R.
You heard it here first. The Steelers sucks.
Hey.
All right,
He ain't lying.
Once again, thank Slush Duck, the Aura, and Jabba Juice, Jabba Trump, Jabba Ranks, PC Jabba.
Anywho,
so let's go to Slush. No, who's first? The Aura. Talking about preseason don't matter, but then he said
at the end,
our defense stifled
the offense of the Chiefs. Okay, all right. All right. Don't forget what happened in Game 2 last season. Don't forget. I don't think you can forget about that.
6 touchdowns from Mahomes coming out party.
I mean, that was his 3rd game. So, yep. Made them cornerbacks look silly.
Slush Love Duck.
And here he go.
He was telling the truth, though.
About what?
His team.
About what?
His team.
Yeah, he was lying about everybody else, so a lie don't cancel out the truth.
Well,
he know that's the reason he called up here to talk about the Chiefs. He want to ruffle some feathers, number 1. Number 2, he know they coming. He hear the footsteps. He hear them. He hears them. And then again, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I do believe that Vic Fangio, I wasn't worried at first, but to hear Von Miller talk, and I honestly forgot about Bradley Chubb. Yeah, I'm a little.
I get what you're saying because
you know what I mean?
Because their offensive side is not scary.
Their offensive, they got Joe Flacco. I'm not worried.
You know what I
them.
mean?
And Emmanuel Sanders coming off an injury, and who else they got? Oh, Philip Lindsay, really good. But
I'm just saying, if they had a whatever
professional,
professional offense.
Yeah, because it's Pop Warner right now.
It'll be a little bit more interesting, but their defense gonna keep them in games.
Absolutely.
But
let's look back on history because that's literally all we have. We got 3 games where Mahomes just posterized the defense, so I'm definitely not worried about that. Mahomes got some stuff up his sleeve.
Why you getting the animal claw on you?
I mean, he all up my nose, man. I told you he made my nose bleed earlier. And when I say he, little man, he got his fingers all up, like trying to claw my face off. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, yeah, it's sluts, bruh. Come on now. And then he said he thinks they're going to make the playoffs.
That means 2 AFC West teams.
No, that means 3.
Oh, because the Chargers?
The Chargers are going unless the... By the way, I call this the Phillip Rivers curse. How everybody get injured but him. How everybody get injured but him. It might even be the North Turner curse because it really didn't start till North Turner got there. I looked it up, and their key players didn't really start getting hurt until North Turner got there. But yet, Phillip Rivers ain't never hurt. Everybody hurt. Hunter Henry's finally back. And I heard, shoot. I heard they were reaching out to Gates again. I don't know if they actually doing it.
That's easy money for
Gates. They
signing
him, but I heard they was reaching out to him.
That's easy money. He came in 500 pounds last year.
So now he can be an extra blocker. There you go.
He said get out there and catch the ball.
And maybe Hunter
5
Henry
yards.
can help out.
Any word on Melvin Gordon?
Still out. We're going to talk about him too. We're going to talk about him later. Anything else you want to talk about off the voicemail?
Let's go off of PC Jabba. Jabba, right?
Patriots still suck, so.
He said Steelers.
Steelers too. By the by,
Patriots sucks.
I didn't put no music. I told the intern not to put no music on that last part so he can make it loud and clear about the Steelers. Now I'm playing. I didn't tell her to do anything. They just did it on their own.
The aura. The mic man had nothing to do with that. But since you want to bring it up, the aura about Patrick.
Patrick. And that's Chung, not Mahomes. First of all, what happened? Okay.
A burglary.
The alarm went off. And so
that was proper cause.
The police had proper cause to enter the premises. They entered the premises. They found Coke. And I ain't talking about Obey. That's Sprite. I was about to say Obey Your Thirst. I ain't talking about vanilla orange Coke either.
Okay.
I'm talking about the powdery stuff.
First of all, you can't be a cokehead and get a felony charge. How many felony charges you know that's got cokeheads?
What?
How many cokeheads you know got felony charges?
I don't know any cokeheads.
You sure?
I mean, maybe you, but that's a joke. That's a joke, ain't it?
Weed head, but nah, I'm just saying my lips ain't black enough to be a weed head. But at the same time, you know,
he's selling.
He's selling.
He's selling to make sure he supplement that income that he losing being a Patriot.
Yeah, but
because you only making what you gonna make at the Patriots. You ain't getting no raise. You ain't getting no. You better settle for these rings, bruh.
And it was his like beachfront house too.
Which
Lakefront. He got a lakefront house in New Hampshire.
In New Hampshire, okay, that's like beachfront.
I'm sorry, lakefront.
That's the Hamptons.
But he got, but I got a lot of cheeks in my feed when that happened.
Well, I mean, they just love taking shots at the Patriots, and I get it.
But we
had our own problems.
They didn't act like
what I mean?
Tamarick Vanover and Sylvester Bam Morris. And Bam Morris.
Oh my
goodness. When they selling and smoking and doing cocaine.
Well, cocaine, yes, absolutely. Okay. But
in this game of life, I'm not Jesus.
Harris. Demetrius Harris. He wasn't cocaine, but hey, he was rolling. They see me rolling.
My thing is this.
So was Debo actually. Got caught in Riverside, and he was in Kansas City for a while. Don't everybody know? Don't go to Riverside if you doing what you ain't supposed to be doing. That includes speeding, and this fool went to Riverside
for some Sonics.
It's Sonic other places.
Hey.
Riverside don't got no special season.
Hey, Riverside is not the first place I stop from the airport.
I mean, I go to Riverside because my bar was in Riverside, but other than that, I ain't going to Riverside.
I bet you go to Riverside in daytime.
In the daytime. Your tags better be on point, and you better be going the speed limit.
And you better not be black.
Damn.
Did I say that on the podcast?
Yeah. Anyway.
Also, I saw, I think was a dumb tweet. Not because it was my team, but I saw a couple of Chiefs. Just imagine the not so suspended Tyreek Hill catch a touchdown pass against the Patrick Chung backup.
I mean, I'd rather see it on Patrick Chung, be honest with you.
Here's the thing.
Right?
Do you think Bill Belichick worried about Patrick Chung?
Absolutely not.
He already
Patrick Chung is a cog in the timepiece. That's it.
Hey, Bill Belichick is already at the gas station picking up the gas station attendant to pay safety now,
and he teaching them the basics.
But quietly kept, even though he's been free all this time, he hasn't.
Who free?
Patrick Chung. He just getting indicted like on Wednesday. He got to turn himself in.
Oh,
but
okay.
He's been free. It's been since June. he ain't played one preseason game. He ain't really been with the team or on the first unit rep team. Bill Belichick been keeping him out.
Okay, I get all that, but the R ain't wrong when it comes to all the craziness surrounding the Patriots. He ain't wrong.
What
And
did
no,
Bill
the
Belichick
Chiefs are not exempt. Okay, the Chiefs are not exempt, and
and the
I know
R?
that. I know that for sure.
Okay, here's the thing. The R need to worry about his rapist quarterback.
Okay. I knew that was gonna come up.
AB left. L Bell left.
He said they don't need him anyway.
Okay, we'll see.
We'll see.
The tight end, Jesse James, left.
To go to the Detroit Lions. What's up with
And
that?
Jesse James is, to me, is a decent tight end.
I mean, he was really good.
So you talk about
To me,
team out of control. That's your
Jesse James,
Steelers.
top five team. Fringe, maybe 6 or 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
Yeah, so
And we go down list, maybe top 10 for sure.
he's top 10. Okay, that's basically what I wanted to make sure of.
Then Chiefs fans talk about sex trafficking. Okay, but at least our owner did not pay to shut up a rape victim. The OG Fred, Abstract Life, know what I'm talking about. Clark Hunt paid when his brother raped this mentally woman.
Who is his brother?
One of the Clark brothers. He got one of the Hunt brothers.
Well, that ain't got nothing to do with football.
Nah, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay, all right.
Neither did Robert Kraft got nothing to do with football.
Oh, no, that definitely has nothing to do with football.
Clark Hunt ain't got nothing to do with football.
No,
he paid it. He paid to hush that woman up. So I'm just saying, everybody got dirt.
Absolutely, I agree.
Anyway, what else?
I don't know why people wanna throw dirt on the Patriots. My thing is this.
Because you went to hey, Chiefs fans, get ready for it. Cause it's coming to y'all.
What does that even mean? You know something that everybody else don't know?
Yes, when you first win one ring, but when you always at the title game and stuff, people get tired of it. You know what I mean? Unless your fan base don't, but everybody else does. We got to go to say Warriors. The first time they won the ring,
yeah.
What was they doing? Everybody go to say Warriors. They the underdogs. Yeah. Then they go back. I'm tired of them. Kevin Durant get there. I'm tired of them.
Yeah. No doubt.
But
I don't care. We can be public enemy number 1 for all I care.
Like LeBron fans enjoyed him going 8 straight years, but everybody else like, he in the weak East. Ain't nothing special about that. I'm tired of seeing them going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how it rolls. So the Chiefs, get ready for it.
Look, I'm all for it. We've been waiting years for this. Like, I believe Chiefs Kingdom is ready for each and every dart that is thrown their way. We just ain't been able to get there like consistently like we want to. We finally got the coach. We finally got that. We finally got the quarterback because God knows that ain't happened since Lynn Dawson. We finally got a good wide receiver. I mean, like I said, I told I'm bringing this up, but I think we could very well have the next Peyton Manning, next coming to Peyton Manning and Marvin Harrison and my brother DB Colts 94.
Who's gonna be the receiver?
Tyreek, because he's getting that 5-year deal. I believe probably about week 8. Okay. Week 8 he'll get that 5-year deal.
I'm just asking.
But that could be the next. It took a long time for that Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison connection to develop. But we already see the connection. He went from 8 touchdowns to 13. I think it was 13.
I think y'all got the best defense coordinator y'all had since Gunther when he was with Marty.
Yes.
I think y'all got the best one, and that's no knock on Cornell them.
No, I'm not knocking them.
And it's not even a knock on Gunther's second stint with them.
I'm not knocking none of that. It just is what it is, and I do believe there's a different mentality in Kansas City as far as the defense is concerned. The cornerback situation still an issue, absolutely, but I have faith in Brett Veach.
Andy Reid.
Andy Reid doesn't go find the guys. He might grease the wheels, and I do believe he greases the wheels. But Andy Reid doesn't go find guys. Like, look, we should be able to get Josh Norman with this. Go get the deal done. No, I don't believe that happens. Now, do I think he greased the wheels with Tyrann Mathieu? Absolutely. Frank Clark? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think he was out there doing the deals.
Andrew Reid.
But anyway,
the line, voicemail line, text line, 816-654-6883.
Give us a minute. We need to pay some bills. I don't know what money we gonna pay them with because we need some sponsors. So if y'all want to sponsor us, hit us up. The bills are piling up, and the intern's tired of looking at final notices and stuff. So hit us up.
You gonna put our business out there like that?
Hey, a closed mouth don't get fed. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I thought that first one was only. Never mind.
Okay, all right.
Commercial break.
We'll be back. Jeez.
We're back. 816-654-6883. So the mic wants you to hit him up with some stuff.
Okay. We're just on week 3 now, right?
Preseason.
Of the preseason. So we got 2 more weeks before we get to the season opener, correct?
September 8th, I believe.
Yeah. And
well, that's the Sunday game, but 3 days before.
I used to dislike that little break in between, that little week break between the last preseason game and then the season opener. But
now
it's just like the preseason is just so long. It's so monotonous.
Migrated.
It's just annoying. I'm sorry. I'm just ready for real football. And maybe that's just me with Super Bowl expectations. I think that's probably the best that I can describe it. Oh, by the by, the R, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to the Super Bowl. You will get to the playoffs before the Browns, but you ain't going to no Super Bowl.
And I doubt that.
I don't. I definitely do not. I think people are overestimating the Browns.
I think that, like I said last week, it's the Steelers' division to lose.
I agree. Speaking of the Browns, Baker Mayfield cannot believe the Giants drafted Daniel Jones. Mayfield is quoted in a feature in GQ as saying, "I cannot believe the Giants took Daniel Jones. Blows my mind," end quote. Then later with, quote, "Some people overthink it, and that's where they go wrong. They forget you gotta win," end quote. And then he goes and takes all that basically said it was taken out of context, and quote, "This is not what I said, just so we're clear," Baker Mayfield wrote. "I also said I was surprised I got drafted number 1. Then was talking about the flaws in evaluating QBs where I brought up winning is important. Reporters and media will do anything to come up with a clickbait story. Heard nothing but good things and wish nothing but the best for Daniel. Is your boy doing too much?"
Once again, he's writing checks with us.
Your mouth writing checks that your tail can't cash.
Yes.
I got virgin ears here.
You have to understand that when you in the spotlight like Baker Mayfield is, you can't leave no doubt on what you say. Now, you should have said the second your dumb down comments first. And what I mean by that, I'm surprised I was number 1. Hey, Giants picked Daniel Jones. Congratulations, Daniel Jones. Leave it like that.
But that ain't Baker Mayfield though. That's not his character.
You have to understand.
All this BS that he talking about, that's not what I said, just so we're clear. I also said I was surprised I got drafted number 1. Then was talking about the flaws in evaluating QBs, where I brought up winning is important. Reporters will do anything for a clickbait. Come on now. Let's be real.
Sometimes you have to be politically correct. If you're not, just own up to what you said.
That's all I wish he had done. Just owned up to it. Yeah, I said it. Because the thing about Baker Mayfield we see is that he needs controversy in order to fuel him. That's what fuels him. The need to be great, it fuels him, but not as much as him proving somebody wrong fuels him. We see it when he left Texas Tech. When they chose Mahomes over him, he went to Oklahoma to where he can now prove that he is really, really good. And he did. Became the Heisman Trophy winner.
Didn't he win a national title?
No, they didn't win no national title. Well, they won no national title recently.
That's right. It's like 2006.
Yeah, it's been two teams, Alabama and Clemson, right?
Yeah.
Check it. But he ain't win no national title. You didn't win no national title. But he's fueled by people not believing in him. And I think that is a great I think it's great motivation. But this is a weak look for me. For me, it's weak. Cause this is what motivates you, man. Just embrace it. Embrace it. And eventually he'll get there. He's just a rookie. I mean, he's a second year guy. He'll get there. I think he'll start unapologetically believing that he can do whatever he needs to do. Once he gets a few throws to land. I mean, not Landry Jones. OBJ. Then he'll get that confidence, and I think he'll be welcoming all contenders. I don't think they'll make the playoffs this season, but that's not because of him. That's mainly because of Freddie Kitchens. I don't believe in the guy. I really don't. I'm sorry. I'm standing on that hill, and I'm probably gonna die on it. I don't believe he's got enough cachet or experience to be saying that he's gonna be a playoff head coach in his first season ever, because he wasn't even the offensive coordinator, and I misspoke all those other times saying he was. He was the quarterback's coach.
But he stepped in with Todd Haley got fired.
He stepped in, and I'm like, dude.
But that was kind of a smart move by Dorsey because he saw his quarterback really develop under him as.
He's not going to get the personal.
I understand
the personal
he
touches
can
that he would, because now you have to worry about the overall team.
Well, he can be like Andrew Reid.
What's that?
Andrew Reid. Pretty much personal with Mahomes and Henny down.
Well, that's because your offense is throwing 50 touchdowns, and you're getting 50 touchdowns. That's not including the running touchdowns.
No, I'm just saying.
Throwing for 5,000 yards, of course you're going to do that. That's a transcendent season.
But what I'm saying is, he was doing it all last year. He was doing it with Alex.
Yeah, that's why you hire a guy to take care of your defense, and that's what he did. He went and hired a head coach.
So what I'm saying is, why Freddie Kitchens just can't be hands-on just like Andrew Reid?
Because he's not Andrew Reid. You got 200 plus wins to get there, son. Yeah, that's what you
200 yet.
That ain't. He gonna. You realize it took Andy Reid 20 years to get to 200 wins? 20 years? He's the second winningest coach in this league right now.
Behind who?
Bill Belichick. So, 200 wins, no one's talking about freaking Bill Belichick. We're talking about Freddie Kitchens and Andy Reid. He ain't Andrew Reid. That's it.
Just because he's not Andrew Reid, that doesn't mean he can't still have one-on-one time with Baker. That's all I'm saying.
You can't. I mean, you can, but it's not. I'd be surprised.
That's all I'm saying.
And plus, you trying to do all these, you trying to be multifaceted like this, that's where you can go wrong. Because that's what
Andrew Reid is in Philly.
Andrew Reid in Philadelphia.
Andrew Reid.
What's your buzz? What's your boy? Okay. AFC Championship.
What?
I don't think there's an issue there. What's your boy? All these Belichick. In fact, all of the Belichick disciples. Yeah.
Why I gotta be tough?
What's the name? Fox. He's on Fox Sports. I can't remember what team he coached. It doesn't really. He coached the Browns.
Hugh Jackson?
No. And Hugh Jackson
Eric Mangini?
Thank you, Eric Mangini.
He's out the league because he lied on the Patriots about Spygate. He ain't coached since. I keep telling you that.
He was a horrible coach. He was a horrible head coach. What were the Browns?
Rest my case.
What was the Browns?
They was top dog. Top of man.
You're a liar.
They was up there getting Pittsburgh fits.
Say liar. Say liar. Xander, can you say liar? Say it. Liar.
Uncle Mike would never lie to me.
Liar. You're a liar. Anyway, let's go to the Chargers. Derwin James, all-pro safety, will miss 3 to 4 months as he recovers from a surgery to repair a stress fracture in his 5th metatarsal in his right foot.
So a lot of people think that they're gonna call Eric Berry. Will Eric Berry be a good fit for them?
A lot of people think they're gonna call Eric Berry, but he ain't playing right now. He's probably still got I think he's got about a month before his injury heals up.
No, I'm just asking.
I could be wrong.
Would he be a good fit for them?
I mean, Eric Berry would be a decent fit for any team almost. He's a consummate professional.
He probably come to New England since Patrick Chung out.
Go ahead.
Nah, but my thing
because his spirit ain't gonna have nothing to do with it in New England. That's just the truth.
What do you mean his spirit?
His spirit is whether it's right or wrong. You gonna play. And Bill Belichick ain't taking nothing about my spirit wasn't right. I think that was the statement that got him out of Kansas City, unfortunately.
Maybe he wanted out.
Maybe so. I don't believe that, but maybe so.
All right, you a sensible diehard Chiefs fan.
Somewhat.
That's true. But would you be mad if he signed with the Patriots or
get your money, bro.
or the Chargers?
Nope. Wouldn't think anything of it. I would think. Well, let me rewind. I think something of it, but do I think is like getting defensive help in the offense scheme again? No, I don't. I want Eric Berry to get his money, get where he needs to go. I want him to be with a team and stay healthy, because that was the only reason he's not here is because he just wasn't healthy, and we just cut our losses. That was it.
Let me tell you something that I seen by a Chiefs fan, and I was kind of disappointed.
And I'm not dissing Eric Berry like that. I mean, it was it was messed up to diss him, and I don't think I did want him to be cut because it's a new start.
And it saves little money.
And it saves a little bit. And now we're out of cap hell.
But the thing is about this is that wishing somebody get cut, it's not even wishing bad on them. Because they millionaires, they still going to get most of their percentages of the check that's still remaining. But I saw something on Twitter from a Chiefs fan. And the dude, a backup quarterback got lit up helmet to helmet.
Yeah, shoot. He just played for Denver. Denver drafted him.
Paxton Lynch.
Paxton Lynch up in Seattle.
And I saw a dude say, I wish that was Brady. I paid for somebody to take Brady out like that.
Well, dang.
That's not cool, man.
I wouldn't, no.
You know, you heard me say, I just hope Patrick Mahomes have a bad game against New England. That's all I ever said. I don't wish he get hurt or anything. I just hope his throw is just off that day. You know what I mean? Or the wide receiver dropped the ball.
And that happened against in the AFC Championship.
To me, you don't. I don't. And I believe that most common sense people don't wish no injury on nobody.
Look, one thing I've learned growing up in this world, common sense is not common. It is not common. And you say it so often that it doesn't make sense. But common sense really ain't common. People don't have it. You got to teach common sense. It's bad. It's bad out here. And now we got a world where we live in. You can say whatever you want. And in social media, you could definitely say whatever you want with no accountability. So, it is what it is. We was talking about. Oh, we was talking about the Chargers, and you asked about Eric Berry possibly joining the Chargers, which I do think is a distinct possibility. Melvin Gordon's still holding out.
That's why I kind of disagree with you about. I think he will play because
Melvin.
he gonna show up like the last time he can show up to count for this year?
You think so?
Why wouldn't you?
Because he's trying to get paid,
My
and
thing
he
is
thinks
this:
they'll
if you show
eventually.
up in week 10,
He thinks they'll eventually need him, or another team is going to be needing him enough to give him a new deal. That's what he believes.
well,
Because he says, "Pay me or trade me."
the thing is
He's no Zeke Elliott though.
he has to throw in by week 10 to account for this year.
Right.
So why would you? I'm not gonna sit there because you sit out this year, you gotta sit out next year as well.
Lev Bell. That's one word I gotta say. The two words.
But he was on a 1 year deal, so and he found his trade.
He did find his trade, but it took the whole season to do it.
That's what it is.
And it could
But
take the whole season for Melvin Gordon.
But I think that if they can't stay healthy, and Melvin Gordon don't,
which they can't. And Eckler, Eckler's not great, but he ain't horrible either. I don't believe he's Melvin Gordon, but Eckler, I think his first name's Austin Eckler.
Then they got somebody else too.
I know, yeah, second guy. I don't remember his name, but I don't think they're Melvin Gordon. But you know, running backs right now are a dime a dozen. Well, not a dime a dozen, but they're replaceable. And I hate saying that, but it is what it is. I think that eventually, he'll get traded if he stays out or stays in. But he's not in the greatest position at all. So we keeps it moving. By the by, you think Patrick Chung getting suspended?
Definitely.
How many games? 8, 6?
Right. Here's the thing. I think he'll be out this year, and he's 32, so he might as well retire because
the 32.
Patriots said. I
didn't realize he was that old.
Patriots said they're not gonna comment on nothing until the judicial system is done. So, and you know the league ain't gonna. The league's gonna wait till the judicial system done nowadays.
Yep.
Because Goodell want that contract extension.
Yep.
And he don't want no holdouts.
Nope.
So he most likely his career is done.
I didn't think about it. I didn't realize he was 32. But anyway, let's go to the Raiders, man. Or shall I say AB. Mike Mayock is not happy with AB. Now, we don't have what's the word I'm looking for? We don't have the rights or the permission to play the audio of what Mike Mayock said. I wish you could hear it. So if you get the time, go look it up. But he said, you all know that AB is not here today, right? So the bottom line is, here's the bottom line. He's upset about the helmet issue. We've supported that. We appreciate that, okay? But at this point, we've pretty much exhausted all avenues of relief. So from our perspective, it's time for him to be all in or all out, okay? We're hoping he's back soon. We've got 89 guys busting their tails. We're really excited about where the franchise is going. And we hope AB is going to be a big part of that starting week 1 against Denver. End of story, no questions. And I got all that via Raiders.com. Raiders.com. So,
he found the helmet.
For this season alone, will AB be worth the trouble that he's already been for the Raiders? Just for this one season. He's been a lot of headline trouble. And everybody said T.O. was trouble. You ain't seen no trouble with AB. Will he be worth the trouble that he's been already?
Yes.
I'm interested in that.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm not saying you right, I'm not saying you wrong.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Answer me this. Who's on Hard Knocks?
The Raiders.
Who need ratings?
The Raiders.
Who's about to move to Vegas?
The Raiders.
Who's the talk of the league?
The Chiefs.
Come on now.
I mean, the circus is in town, so the Raiders.
So, you got everything you want. You marketing the Raiders for Vegas. You got the most hated team in all of sports. So what else you got? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They on Hard Knocks. They feature in Hard Knocks. Usually when any team on Hard Knocks, you need some controversy.
I agree. But Mike Mayock and John Gruden, I think John Gruden actually chose Mike Mayock.
He did.
And I think they're playing good cop, bad cop intentionally, or they're not playing good cop, bad cop. They're playing it on accident. But it's good cop, bad cop. Gruden's on AB side. Mayock is like show up, be all in.
You gotta force feed. You keep, like you said, they playing the media.
I believe that,
and they actually,
I don't think Mayock wanted it. But
and honestly, to be honest with you, and we about to go to break in a minute, but honestly, they are playing some good football in preseason. The Raiders.
It's preseason.
I understand, but they playing some good football.
Okay.
Take it for granted. Whatever. They playing good football.
Okay.
Tough football.
I mean,
Raiders football. Okay. Nobody circled the wagon like the Buffalo Bills.
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
Because it's break time and you 816-654-68.
All right.
816-654-6883.
We are obviously back. But anyway, let's go to the Texans. Jadeveon Clowney still hasn't shown up or even signed his franchise tender. Texans don't look like they're willing to deal with him. I'm sorry. John McClain, Houston NFL beat writer, tweeted that he would be surprised if Clowney weren't traded. I also read an article on Pro Football Network about 5 Jadeveon Clowney trade scenarios. First of all, do you think Jadeveon Clowney's getting traded?
Who knows with that? They don't even have a GM.
They got a GM now.
Oh, they finally picked one after they said they wasn't getting one.
I'm thinking the Jets. I'm sorry, I'm thinking the Jets. You're right. They're not. They're taking a year, I think, to get a GM. But anyway,
that's a toss up. You don't know what they doing down in Houston. Except for again, Deshaun Watson killed pretty soon.
But that's one of the reasons I think that they could take a real step back this season. A real step back. Granted, the other teams in the division aren't.
I still think it's going to come down to 3 teams in that division, and Houston is not one of them. I think all of 3: Jacksonville, Tennessee, and the Colts.
I think the Colts. The Colts is a deal too. The Colts still not knowing about Andrew Luck.
But you got Jacoby Brissett.
That's why they kept Jacoby Brissett. That's why they knew. By the by, this is a digression, but the Colts knew about this injury, and they knew that they needed Jacoby Brissett. This was planned. Anywho, let's move on. But it's between the Texans, the Colts, the Jaguars, and the Titans are in their division. And you think it's going to be a 3-man race for the AFC South with the Texans on the outside looking in.
Yeah, because I don't know how healthy Watson going to be if they don't build that line, man.
They did try to build the line.
It depends on that offensive line. Now, if the offensive line, run by week 5, week 6, the offensive line's good, I'll keep Clowney, and hopefully he'll come back. But if he's not, I'm going to take the best trade option.
Well, I read an article on Pro Football Network about 5 Jadeveon Clowney trade scenarios, or at least trade partners. And the Seahawks was 1. The Patriots was 2. The Jets were 3. The Eagles were 4, and the Falcons were 5.
I doubt he goes to the Patriots because he want money.
Yeah, I doubt that too.
You know what I mean?
I do know.
So
I doubt he goes to the Seahawks. They don't really make trades on that defense. They probably should, but they
Well,
don't really make trades to get people in on defense
well, they probably will, like you
for
said.
guys of not of his caliber and money, because they got rid of Frank Clark. He's on the
But
defensive line, but they got rid of Frank
but
Clark
I
because
think
he needed that. He was going to demand a deal such as such. If you understand what I'm saying,
but Frank Clark been doing it consistently,
I agree with that.
and
That's why I don't think the Seahawks want him.
Clowney equals D Ford.
Yep.
Injury prone in the
That's
first
why.
part of his career.
That's why I didn't want him in Kansas City.
Then all of a sudden, bow.
Contract year is undefeated.
So
Therese Paylor says it all the time. The Jets, they'll overpay, and they just got a new GM. Plus, they got what's his face, their head
Gase.
coach Adam Gase. Yeah, they would overpay for him. I think. I don't know if they give up draft picks because they need those draft picks because they're still trying to build an organization. And Tom Brady's on the tail end, so they need to be ready to take advantage. Tom Brady's what? At
42.
most got 2 years left, right?
Yeah,
At most. So if you're doing this, if you're the Jets, you can't wage your future. You can't cut off your nose to spite your face, basically. And if they get rid of these draft picks, and Houston's going to want a number one, or at the least a number two, just like the Chiefs got for D Ford, they're going to want a number two. And you can't get rid of your draft picks because that's the way you build cheaply for the future. And so the Jets with Adam Gase, and I can't remember the GM's name because it's a new guy, but they need to be prepared for the future. So I definitely don't think they're doing that. The Eagles ain't paying $100 million. I don't see that. Ouch. Come on, dude. The Eagles ain't paying $100 million. They might pay a Grady Jarrett contract, which is more like what they offered. What they offered. What's your boy's name? Chris Jones. Maybe a 60-something million dollar contract with $40 million guaranteed. That's an option, but I don't think Jadeveon Clowney's going for that.
Because Houston would have gave him that.
I agree with that. On some levels, they would have gave him that. I don't know if they really wanted him. Because, like you said, he's basically D Ford repackaged. So I don't know if that's the case. But then the Falcons, and I think they definitely give it to him if the need came up. If the need came up. O'Brien actually has no idea when Clowney's actually going to show up. I don't know, man. I think Houston is definitely going to take a step back, or they're taking a step back.
And that's another reason I think they got to take a step back. I don't think JJ gonna be healthy all year. Now, I'm not wishing no injury on him.
No,
but
going off
pass, he just ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I do. Let's move on, man, because we got a little time left. The XFL. I was about to say dun 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 dun. No, don't give them that. Anyway, they released the names and logos for all 8 of their teams. They got the Dallas Renegades, the Houston Roughnecks, the LA Wildcats, the New York Guardians, the St. Louis Battlehawks, the Tampa Bay Vipers, the Seattle Dragons, and the DC Defenders. What you got any thoughts on that?
Man, they ready for the video game package already.
These look like minor league logos.
So what? Quit hating
These
on XFL.
look like minor league logos. Houston's trying to be the Oilers reincarnated. Look up the Roughnecks. Look up the Houston Roughnecks. That's the same dang helmet logo that Warren Moon was wearing. The LA Wildcats need to take the New York New York Guardians logo because it's a cat on there. The Guardians got a cat, but the LA is the Wildcats, and they ain't got no cat on there.
Quit criticizing.
What are we doing? What are we doing here? Again,
this league gonna be the best league ever.
The OKC Defenders are dang near destined to have a horrible defense for the first season at the very least, just because they name themselves the Defenders. Yeah.
You been drinking some haterade today? Cause you just love the hater.
Yeah. The St. Louis Battlehawks. This seems like the AFL of yesteryear, if you remember that.
I do.
The Battlehawks remind me of the KC Brigade.
I kind of want to go to St. Louis and check out the game.
Don't say kinda. You want to go.
The XFL is the best thing since an egg white omelet.
The Seattle Dragons. Oh my God. This is. I ain't hating. Do your thing, but I don't. To me,
they ready for a video game though, ain't they?
To me, they look like the Miners. Don't Madden have a hold on the video game still?
What, XFL?
Don't Madden have a hold on all football video games?
Probably not.
He did at one point. He got the copyrights for all football video games.
He ain't got copyright for Tecmo Bowl.
That's why they ain't made no more Tecmo Bowls. You realize that no football games were made after a certain point.
They ain't made no more
Madden, right?
They ain't made no more Miss Pac-Mans.
Who cares?
I do. I love Atari.
Nobody cares. John Madden. I'm gonna look this up. John Madden football video games.
Why he looking that up? Everybody say, "Hey, Miss Carter." That's Beyonce, boy.
I don't know who that happens to be.
You don't know Beyonce?
No. Let's see. Nope. I'll have to look it up later. Because I feel like he definitely had copyright on most of on football games in general. That's why they didn't have no more college NCAA. I don't know why they didn't.
NCAA don't want to pay the players. The players want to get played because of their likeness. And the NCAA said, nope, we'll just stop.
Might as well get rid of it. Yeah, that's
got EA Sports on everything.
Yeah. Shoot.
And I don't know what happened to ESPN NFL. That was a good game that one year. They had T.O. on the front.
Which one?
The NFL, ESPN NFL. They had T.O. on the front. ESPN had a football game I want to say 2005 or 4, something like that.
I don't remember. But yeah, this thing is ready. I'll watch it, but we'll see. These, like I said, these things just look like minor league logos. But anyway, I know you're a fan of Vincent Kennedy, Roger McMahon, or whatever his other middle name happens to be. You got a 2-minute drill?
No, you don't remember that ESPN football game with T.O. in front? It was released in ESPN NFL 2K5.
Yeah, I actually do remember that. My brother got
that was actually a kind of good game.
My brother bought that game. I didn't really like it, but I'm not a huge football Madden guy. I don't play those games really. I'm actually playing Spider-Man right now.
You know, the Mike had bought an Xbox One.
When?
Like a long time ago. My son was
I thought you just recently bought it. I'm like, you might as well just wait for the next Xbox.
No, my son bought me 3 years ago or whatever to buy one. Okay, 2K17.
Okay.
So
2017?
Yeah, or 16, right before it was about to come out.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Because he
probably 2016.
He put the Madden 2K17 in. He put the
16 in.
He put the WWE 2K17 in. He put the NBA 2K17 in.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, you think I made the money? I end up getting them all.
Yeah, anyway. Exactly. You might not be made of money, but you're going to get this money.
Hey, it was funny. Your sister texted me one day, 2 weeks ago. And she's like, what are you doing? I said, playing my basketball game on Xbox One. She's like,
You got an Xbox One?
yeah, she's like, you actually playing that game? Because she knew I had one. Then she said, you playing 2007? I said 17. She's like, oh, you moving on up.
Moving on.
Because she know I don't be buying no games. But I be having the system, but I don't be buying games.
Look, I don't buy games neither. I never buy games. I'll play a demo till it's run out. Like, I'm still playing FIFA 2017. Still playing it. Don't care. Somebody recently gave me the Spider-Man game, which is pretty good, but I'm playing that. But I don't really buy games either, so.
No. Like, if I see something on sale for like $20.
$20, yes.
Yeah. But they start off $59.99.
$60. I bought one game for $60, and that's Red Dead Redemption 2. A little disappointed. It wasn't as good as the first one. It was good, but it wasn't as good as the first one.
Like, when Fortnite first came out, before it became Fortnite that it is,
yep.
My son tried to get it. He's like, Dad, you ain't got internet? I said, yeah. Then he said, I need you to buy this game, Fortnite. I'm like, you got some money?
You got Fortnite money?
Guys, I guess I had to buy like a gold pass or something, silver pass, gold pass or something to play online.
For the Xbox?
To play online or something?
For Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to buy something.
And I said, you got some money?
It's one of the reasons I ain't got no Xbox.
He said, no. Well, I ain't buying.
Ain't got no game. Simple as that. But you bought it for him, didn't you?
No, actually I did.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't going to pay a monthly fee. Is it a monthly fee?
It's a monthly thing, and I think you can get it for 3 months or a year. You can get it for 3 months at a time or a year. At least that's how PlayStation is.
I'm not going to get something that you come over every blue moon and you ain't going to be here to play it all the time. He got PS4, so play it on your PS4 at home.
Boom. I would do the same thing, so.
You know a good way to, like on your off days, this is what you should do.
On my off day, work a lot of overtime.
Everybody
can't be off 3 days like the mic. Everybody can't be off 3 days.
I'm just gonna put my business on the street. Like
3-day weekends, and if I take a vacation, it's a 4-day weekend. We can't all be the mic.
But okay, you know what you should do that night on your way home? Stop at Redbox.
Redbox?
Yeah, rent a game.
People still stop at Redbox?
Rent a game, a new game to come out. Rent a game. I told my parents that I like you don't rent a movie at 3:00 in the evening. You rent a movie, especially with my kids. I rent a movie. Like if I'm gonna rent a movie, I'm gonna rent the movie Saturday morning, right? Like at 6 or 7 in the morning. Then you have you have all day Saturday and all day Sunday till 9:00 that night. Look how budgeting, man.
I mean, I'm with it.
Because my kids,
who gonna be up at the videos at a Redbox at 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. or whatever you happen to be?
Well, when it's a Redbox that close, you just.
And by the by, I'm at work on Saturday nights, which I'm thinking about starting to get weekends off. But yeah, Saturday nights, I'm not really into them. Friday nights maybe, but Saturday nights, nah.
Yeah, my kids love to look at movies back to back. The same movie.
I'm surprised you even go to movies, be honest with you.
I was about to say, I'm surprised you had kids. I'm surprised too.
Okay. I'm surprised you even go to movies since that's not your thing.
I only go when it's free.
And that's something I would do. Definitely go when it's free.
I gave up Angels Fallen.
Outfield?
Angels Fallen.
I don't know what that is.
That movie with Morgan Freeman and Gerard Butler. You know,
Angel, you mean basically that's
London Fallen?
Yeah.
The other one.
It's basically a reincarnation of
those
two movies.
I see the movies like that Tuesday before they come out that Thursday night, Friday. Yeah. I pass up a lot of them. Did
you watch Gruber?
Yeah.
I still haven't seen that one with your boy, whatever.
Stuber,
that's it.
Yeah, I seen it.
With what's his name? Batista.
Yeah, that was a funny movie. Oh, the last movie I went to go see was last week, The Good Boys.
The Good Boys.
Seth Rogen wrote it about them little boys gotta go to a kissing party. It's fun. It's a rated R.
It.
It's a rated R.
I have not heard about it actually.
It's a pretty funny movie. The Good Boys.
The Good Boys.
Got a lot of sexual content, cussing. So you can't take no kids to see it, even though it got kids in it.
Okay.
They like 6th graders and they never kissed a girl.
Okay.
And
so it's basically a coming of age movie.
Yeah.
I got you.
For adults, though.
For adults consumption.
Because adults will understand the.
Yeah, it's one of them things that you probably
like Sausage Party.
Oh God, when I first saw that when they first advertised that movie, I was like, what? I saw it. It was horrible.
Oh, speaking of stuff, November 19th, 12th.
Speaking of sausage parties, you having a sausage party?
No,
I'm not gonna be there.
No, we got a sausage party now.
No, we do not.
November 12th.
Intern, edit that out.
We don't edit nothing right here. November 12th. Disney bringing out their
Disney Plus package thing. I can't remember what they call it.
Disney Plus.
Is it Disney Plus? I'm probably gonna buy it.
No, you just got the Disney, then you got the Disney Plus. Disney Plus will be $12, but regular Disney gonna be like $8.99 or $9.99.
What's the do you know the difference?
Disney Plus is gonna give you Hulu as well.
I already got Hulu.
But I'm just saying you can have Hulu in
Hulu
Disney.
is not even that great.
And you got Marvel
Hulu's
Studios.
Marvel with Hulu Plus. That's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to rewatch Luke Cage.
So they're gonna have Marvel.
The first season. They're
gonna have Marvel Studios, Hulu, ESPN Plus.
Right.
So I might.
$12.99 is worth it.
$12.
$12 is worth it. But eventually they're gonna go up to 15, and eventually it'll probably take you up to 20 because having Disney's full archive is worth a $12 fee. Having ESPN on top of it, this is just all that is introductory, and then you got Hulu too. Oh yeah, they definitely gonna charge you $20.
But I think I think Hulu is owned by Disney or something. Because Disney really don't deal with nobody but Disney.
That's true. So but I already got Hulu through Sprint, so
yeah. Tell me about your Spider-Man rage. I don't understand it.
My Spider-Man rage?
Do you have a 2-minute one?
I don't.
Okay, put this as your 2-minute drill. I don't understand it. The Spider-Man thing, Sony.
Oh, you must have saw my
Sony
tweet.
And Disney. Whatever.
You saw my tweet.
I don't understand it. What's going on?
Spider-Man is being.
And you said, hold on, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you said it was like the best thing that Stan Lee wanted or something.
I said.
Or something like that.
They finally got Spider-Man right. And now they want to. And then I said, that. That's my tweet. And then it said, this is not what Stan Lee would have wanted. This whole Marvel thing got big with Spider-Man, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. They got that, and then they decided to go on this Marvel Cinematic Universe. And now they got Tom Holland's Spider-Man, which is the most recent one. And it's actually really good. And I like the story of Spider-Man. Because they had the Amazing Spider-Man in between all that, and it was horrible. Wretched. I couldn't even get through it. I couldn't stand the actor that plays Spider-Man. But now they're getting rid of Tom Holland's Spider-Man, and they're doing some. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it sounds like he's not going to be a part of the Cinematic Universe anymore, which sucks because I don't know why they're doing it. They probably kill him off the next movie or something like that. It just sucks. They finally got Spider-Man right, and now they're getting rid of him.
All right, before we go,
we
have breaking news next week at the top of the show.
I hope you remember this breaking news because I know I will forget.
You don't even know the breaking news yourself.
I know I will forget.
But we're going to have a breaking news or a special announcement, whatever you want to call it.
Sorry, folks.
Make sure that you guys hear the first part of the show next week, which y'all will be first. Until next time, be safe, be easy, and remember, fat meat is greasy. We're out.
Deuces.
By the way, the Uncle Mikey.
I thought you said you was out.
Well, the Mikey back. Uncle Mikey, smooth, silky voice with Xander the Sleep. Now we can be out.
Y'all know that's not true. Y'all know that's not true. That's not true.
Breaking news, top of the hour, next week.
Disguise, but that's what you get when you let your heart win. Oh, says she love me just a little, yeah, love me just a little.
Welcome to the Mike and You podcast. This is your boy, the Mike A16 on Twitter. Hit me up. I'm with my main man.
Why you pause?
The line wasn't moving.
It was fine. It was gonna move. I am you, NKC, on Twitter. What it do? What it do? And then we got a special guest. You wanted to talk all before this. Now you can talk now. Say something. Hey, not play with the mic.
Break his mic.
Okay, he don't want to talk now. But Lil U's here.
816-654-6883 is the number.
So last night, the wife and I got away from little man here.
Baby number 2.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. We left him with the parents, my parents, and yeah, that it kind of went like I thought, but this was her idea, completely her idea. She's like, you want to go to a comedy club? By the by, we went to go see Godfrey. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I was thinking about going because they had some tickets.
Really good, really good. But anyway, we went, we dropped him off. Boy,
that's a long drive.
It took. We went to my parents. You know where they live. We went to the zoo area. Went there, came back. Went there, came back. That's what it takes to get away. That's just what it takes. But boy, the tears started flowing a block away. Not for me, for her. I was like,